One plus two isn't three, but it's four, but it's 10. You feel me? All right, all right, all right. Money's listen. Pockets fat like Lizzo. All right,
Oh, it says you have Riverside open in another tab. You got to close it.
but it says it's uploading something. Did you upload it already
Okay. I see what you're saying. No, it's uploading. No, it's uploading.
on yours?
Like, yeah, it automatically uploads. So you have to you could just exit out.
They're saying like they're saying like changes you made may not be saved, bro. They're really stressing me out, but they're serious about it, dude. Bro, the message is so, bro. The message is like the fucking IRS, bro. Bro, by the way, I might be a robot because I failed all those recapture things, dude. Shit, bro.
Bruh.
I was at the bro. I failed all of them. I was at the airport trying to fucking get into the Wi-Fi, bro. I was like, dude, I'm a fucking robot, bro. I don't know who I am, bro.
No, but they always do that shit, bro. They're like click the bike. But then there's a piece of the bike in one of them. So I'm like, do I click that one, bro?
We don't know. We're never gonna know, bro. And then like when I go to the airport, I'm like, do I tell them I'm a terrorist because I'm clearly not a human? What the fuck am I, bro? Because dude, like according to recapture, bro, I'm not a nigga, bro. I don't know what I am, bro. That shit's so annoying.
We're AI running a AI simulation on ourselves.
Jeez, type shit,
Bro,
type
when
shit.
bro told me that at Office Depot when I used to work, bro, that literally changed my mindset, bro. Like when bro was like, he was like, yeah, this could be a simulation. There's different theories in the world. I was like, bro, he just mindful. Bro, I couldn't go to sleep, bro. The next day I couldn't go to sleep. He told me
Bro,
all
I used to.
these possibilities of life and stuff. I was like, bro, Robert, if he watched this, bro was like one of the smartest people of all time, bro.
I used to not believe that shit until you get once you get older. You're like, dude, we are okay. Every time they show us the movie, it's that what's that law called again when where they have to show you something before they do it?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Africa. It's like I know what you're talking about. It's like the
Because
Illuminati thing.
yeah, because all the shutdown stuff they did that shit before COVID. But like we're in real life, we're worse than the movies. I'd rather be in a movie than be in real life, bro. Like the real
Crazy.
life people. I mean, the real life people act way worse than the movies, bro. Like every time you see a movie, like we wouldn't act like that. We wouldn't panic. They panic way worse in real life, and then they cuss each other out and fight. In the movies, they only panic and run away. In real life, they like start killing each other and fighting and shit, and like commenting shit, and you got the fucking the keyboard warriors and shit. Like that's not what happens in movies. So it's like we're way worse in real life, and we're easy. It's so easy to like to control everybody. It's not that hard, dude. You literally just a little bit. You don't even have to fear monger too hard. Just a little bit of fear mongering, and everyone's like, okay, yeah, what do you government? What do you want? Government? I'll suck your dick, government. Like that's what everyone's like, dude. It's like what the fuck, dude. Like I'll kill my wife if you want me to. Like there's just no backbone to anybody, bro. But then again, that it's pretty obvious because men are getting feminized anyway, so it's like they're not gonna have any backbone because they're beating their meat 24/7. They have no willpower. Like you just don't. You have no ambition, no energy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
If someone tells you to like, if the government were to tell you to do something so you can keep Amazon, you would do whatever they tell you to because you want your packages every day, bro. Like you need Prime, bro. You need that shit, bro. Like that's how people feel. Or keep your video games. If you stop doing this or you stop going to the gym or some shit, you're gonna stop going to the gym just to keep your video games because you're gonna do whatever they say. Like that's just how the average person is type shit.
We were talking about desire versus discipline type shit. Yeah. What's that? There was I forgot what book that was, but it was like or was it? He was a speaker. He was a speaker. He's when he said you can't get the what he said. Don't be upset with the results you didn't get from the work
Work
you
you didn't
didn't
put in.
do. Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah,
plant the
people
seed,
because
don't
people get
cry
frustrated
about
from
the
the
harvest.
results they're not getting from the work they're not putting in.
Yeah. Like, you don't
That
deserve
shit.
the reward. You deserve exactly what your habits like
Exactly.
say you should have type shit. Like, but it's about like the identity. Like you fall to who you are. You feel me? Like
It's
ask
just
yourself, do your actions prove your goals or do they contradict them? You got to think about like what you're doing and be intentional about that. Everyone's liking the outcome versus loving the process, and that's what we keep harping on. Like everyone loves the image of success, but most love most people won't love the process long enough to own it. You feel me? Like it's like wanting the ripped body, but then hating every workout. Like it's self sabotage on repeat, bro.
yeah.
And
I thought,
if you're not willing to pay the price, bro, stop browsing the lifestyle. It's not on sale. It's not gonna go on sale. That's the
Facts.
cost, bro. That's the cost.
but like, I used to think that if I show people the formula, more people would be like, oh my gosh, this is how you get lean. You just be consistent. The formula discourages more people than it encourages because they don't trust themselves to be consistent enough and to do something for long enough to actually get the results. I used to think it was going to encourage everybody and be like, thank you so much, bro. This is not too bad. Because I thought it was the laziest technique to get lean, bro. You just eat what you need to eat and then you just work out. But people are like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like after 3 months, mom brought the cake. And they eat the cake and they just spiral out of control and shit like that. And they can't control it. Like, so like, a lot of times when people are like, yo, I want this shit. But like what I do on Zoom calls, obviously if someone doesn't come within the first 3 minutes, I don't even fucking like if they come 4 minutes after the call was scheduled, I'm not on the call, bro. I'm not dealing with anyone who's 4 minutes late for something that has to do with their health. That's why they're fat as shit and don't have a six pack because they don't take it seriously. But generally, what I do on the calls, I try to disqualify them because a lot of the times it's like people will talk about it. You can see when people are serious because they'll talk about it. Be like, yeah, man, I'm so ready, and I'm like, no, you're not. But then some people are like, yeah, I'm ready, man. It's been I already started, blah blah blah. I just need the next level. And I'm like, okay, this person's ready. This person already started. Their mindset is already they're already embodying their goal self. They just need some fine tuning and shit like that. You see what I'm saying?
Your habits always are always gonna tell on you. Your habits are always gonna tell on you, bro.
Hey, that's why I don't train. That's why I don't train as many women anymore because they allow you to follow them and watch their story, and they just like they're like, oh my god, I'm not losing weight, and I just screenshot their story and I send it to them. I'm like, this is why you're not losing weight. It's fucking ice cream, bro, on a Friday night, bro. Sunday morning brunch. Every chick does that shit, bro. It's like clockwork. I don't know who created the schedule. Every chick drinks and eats a lot of food on Friday nights and eats a bunch of bullshit in Sunday brunch and drinks mimosas. Every single chick does that shit, and they have to go out on the weekends.
They go to that garden looking place. Some garden looking place with a garden background, and then do some cheer stuff on Boomerang.
Bro, I swear, bro. It's funny how people always say like dating is cooked, bro. That shit's pretty much, bro. Every chick has the same personality with different presentation, bro. It's the same exact personality. It's like some chicks are like, oh yeah, I definitely don't go out, and then they go out. And some chicks are like, I don't go out, and then they go out because their friends go. They say because their friends go out, but I'm like, you are your friends. And then some of them are like, well, I only go out on special occasions. They have so many friends that every weekend's a special occasion. I'm like, Jesus Christ, they all go out, bro. It's like nothing good happens after 11 p.m., which is why chicks go out after 11 p.m. They're like fucking demons or some shit. They just spawn after 11 p.m. Because chicks are not awake at like 11 a.m., bro, unless they're going to work the next day. Like they're not on the weekends. They're not awake at 11 a.m. because they fucking party from like 11 to like 4 a.m.
Yes, modern dating is cooked, bro. Dating is cooked. Bitches aren't looking for love, bro. People are looking for leverage. Like it's all about who's the most clouded. It's not about connection. Like it's just about like competition. Like who can be with the most clouded person type shit. Like
that's exactly how it is, dog. Cause they be sharing. Obviously, they share dudes in the group chat and shit like that. They're like, this is him. Oh my god, let me see his body. Whoa, let me see his following. Like they're always gonna do that. But another thing is like people have to realize that leverage. Everyone uses leverage. Like people get mad at people for using leverage. Like chicks for using leverage. Dudes use leverage too. You're always gonna use leverage, bro. The only difference is like back in the day when we had leverage, people were coming home from work, smoking cigarettes, and then beating their wife after their wife gave them the food, bro. But they just needed boxing lessons. They just beat their wife's ass for no reason, bro. Like that's what they used to do back in the day. So now when chicks have the power, they're just selling their, they're on OnlyFans and shit, making way more than dudes are. So now dudes are getting mad. So it's like whoever has the leverage is just always going to use it. So your goal as a person is to prioritize yourself, utilize your leverage and enjoy the moment, enjoy the present moment, and be the best that you can. That's all you really want to do. Because I learned about leverage when I did agency nursing. Because here I am working as a loyal employee for a job, and they disrespect the shit out of you every single day. And obviously they don't let you take vacations or anything. And then I go to another job as an agency, and they appreciate every day that you're there. And they're like, oh my god, thank you so much. And you get paid more than everybody else. And if you want to take a vacation, they're not going to say anything. And if you're like, yo, I'm not working that, they're not going to make you work it, and they're not going to push it because they need you, right? So that's the power of leverage. Like you have to actually go through that situation to understand how crazy it is, because it's like going through night and day differences like that. When you're seemingly doing the same thing, it's just always going to change your perspective. Because to me, it's so weird that you're like the most loyal employee, and you're like, no, I'm here for everything. Here I am. I promise. Like, if everyone dies, I'll stay here until I die too. Like that was the commitment. And then like when you're agency, you're like, oh yeah, if it like I used to get off at 11 p.m. I was like, yo, when it's 10:55, I'm at the fucking door, bro. I'm at the door. I'm not playing. And I was always at the door at 10:55. Not 10:56, not 10:57. I was always at the door at 10:55. And they're like, okay, we respect it. Thank you for coming anyways. We like appreciate you coming. And like, thank you for all the shifts that you pick up. Like, it's big. Like, we love it. That's how they were. So it's crazy.
Yeah. The cooked life. Yeah,
man.
like going back to like the dating market, like it's market based now. Like it's not value based. Like because social media is turning dating into a marketplace where attention is currency. But that's why you have to learn how to leverage social media too. And again, that goes back to working on yourself and then just showing the results of the fruits of your labor, like all the results that you're getting. That's all you're posting on there. It's like a resume. But it's not about the who's the best partner. It's about who has the most options type shit. Like
Literally.
you're not dating people. You're swiping on projections of their ego.
Literally.
But
hey, that's what I tell people. People be that's gonna be in the Discord too. I'm excited about that specifically because people don't know about online dating. I've been running that shit since, bro. Been running that shit since 2016, bro. No one was on that shit, bro. No one even thought that shit was like people. Some people would like download Tinder and shit like that. No one knew Instagram was the biggest fucking dating app. But it's like a lot of people say dumb shit. Like a lot of people say some dumb shit that they'll be like, "Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm looking for a traditional chick." Well, they're not looking for you. Traditional chicks aren't looking for you. All right, they're in an Amish town. That's probably the only fucking place they are. They're in an Amish town chilling, and they already got a husband picked out type shit. All right, they're not looking for your ass. All right, and you're out of shape, and you're not traditional anyways. You're out of shape, broke. Like you're not traditional man. So like when you're looking for traditional woman and shit like that, you got to look at the marketplace and be realistic. People always do some dumb shit like, oh well, what you're doing is not morally correct. Okay, well, these chicks out here are gonna smash somebody, bro. It's gonna be. It might as well be me type shit, bro. I'm just listen. Don't hate the player. Just hate the. You gotta hate the game type shit.
Hate the game, bro. But that's what it is. Modern dating, bro. It's a mirror. It's a mirror of self worth, and it's like a double edged sword, kind of like because it not only is like it a reflection, but like if you're not getting bitches, it's because you're not locked in or you're not the highest version of yourself. But once you become that highest version, obviously like your son Jin Woo, or you're like LeBron James. Like people want to be around you, right? So then it's gonna be the telltale. The dating life is gonna be the telltale of that. If you're not locked in on your purpose, dating's gonna expose you. If your self image is weak, it's gonna break you, bro. So it's not like and people act like they're ghosting you. They're not ghosting you, bro. They're revealing how little you value yourself. You feel me?
That's true. That's true. I feel like it's not different than it's ever been though. Like if you look in the 1400s, bro, the fucking king smashing like 80 bitches, bro, like all the time. And he has a wife, but he has like fucking 80. He has 80 bastard children. Like the shit's insane. And then one of them makes it to the NFL, but not the NFL back then. It was like the fucking one of them becomes like a general or some shit because he just has so many children. But it's like it's always been like that. It's just like now more people are seeing it at an earlier age because we have social media and stuff like that. But it's always been like that in some aspect. And a lot of times it used to before social media it was definitely most likely way easier to cheat than it is now. Because I mean, if you could literally meet someone in a different town back in the day and you smash them, you never see them again. And if you want to make a phone call, you got to go to like the fucking landline or some shit. Don't you have to? Did you have to go to like the phone booth or some shit? You might end up in the fucking Matrix, bro.
Oh, the Matrix thing. Yeah, I forgot they used to have those phones.
Yeah, So and how do you know someone's gonna answer? Like that person doesn't. That person might have threw away your number or forgot your number, so you're never gonna see that person again. So you could literally live in Nebraska your entire life, go to like Jacksonville for a day, literally busting some chick, and then go back to Nebraska. She'll never fucking see you again, bro. She just can't see you again. You have no way to contact her, bro. But nowadays they could just like follow you on social media and shit like that and stalk you and kind of see your value and kind of fantasize about you and shit like that, like through your stories and shit. Like, oh my god, he's hanging out here. Oh my god, he's this type of dude. Oh my god, let me tell my friends about him. Shit like that.
But sometimes I don't remember where I went on some days, and then like these hitches will remind me. They're like, no, I saw you. You were there with blah blah blah. I'm like, how the fuck did you know that? I'm like, this falls on social media, bro.
No, they use the there's a website. There's a website you go to and you can watch the story without being on a view. I forgot what some hits told me showed me that, bro. That's why I always keep a thought around, bro, because they know so much fucking shit, dude. They put me on so much game, bro. It's like holy shit, dude. And yeah, It's interesting too. Like one thing that you'll notice is when you're himothy, like there's levels to himothy because obviously there's like the male loneliness epidemic. You just cook, you're beating me 10 times a day. Then there's like you're leveling up a little bit, but you're still kind of naive. And then it's like your himothy. So like when you're himothy, bro, like I was talking to some of his the other day, bro. I know she's a thought. Other people don't know she's a fucking thought, bro. So we could literally talk about whatever, bro. Literally talk about whatever we want to. So then she'll say shit like she'll be like, yeah, I just broke up with him or whatever. Blah blah blah. And I was like, does he like know? Does he know what you do for a living? Like every stripper and shit like that. Like dudes don't be knowing that they're strippers and shit. And she's like, no, he doesn't know. I'm like, they never fucking know, bro. They never know. So then that dude's gonna treat her differently because he doesn't know who she is. Me, I'm gonna treat her how she because I see her true self, bro. I can feel the soullessness, bro. I can feel it. It's like I can feel that shit. But the dudes are like, no, she's the one for me because she might have a look that you're attracted to at the moment, so you try to force it. But then something always feels wrong. Like your gut feeling feels wrong. You're like, what is it? I'm doing everything I can. You're trying to force shit, so you're doing too much. You doing everything you can in this situation is doing way too much.
The epidemic's crazy, bro. There's there's some Spanish hitches, bro, that I talked to, and like one of them, like you just said, like posted her man on Instagram. Oh, he's everything to me, blah blah blah. And then you're literally messaging me, bro. You're texting me like, oh my god, like I saw your story. Oh, I want to come on your yacht with you. Oh, like I was like, bro, this is crazy, bro. But,
crazy, man. You get, one chick has like 7 personalities, bro. Which one are you gonna get, bro? Which one are you gonna see? You might be like, nah, she goes to church every Sunday. I love this girl. What was she doing Saturday night? I mean, my bad. Who was she doing Saturday night?
Crazy.
Yeah, this is your 7th date with her? How's it going? Oh, wow, she gave you a kiss on the neck. Congratulations, bro. Maybe by the 8th date. Like, come on, bro. Like, people don't understand, bro. This shit's crazy. They're like, and that's why you got Mia Khalifa's getting married and shit like that. You feel me? Because it's like to present them to the right dude, bro. The rebranding, the chicks do a lot of rebranding too, bro. It's amazing. The rebranding, bro. I'm literally there's like 5 chicks on Facebook I'm following right now that are doing rebranding, bro. Their marketing PR is insane, dude. I mean, they changed their whole profile. I mean, they look like a new bitch, bro. I mean, they were a thought, bro, but now they're convincing me that they're innocent too because they're going to church. You feel me? They're hiding their kid. They're doing great, dude. Like they're gonna get married, dude. They're gonna get fucking married, dude. There's the marketing campaign is beautiful, bro. It's a fucking masterclass.
What do they say? They say when you go shopping for shoes, you don't go barefoot anyway. So that's one thing. Like these hitches are getting these relationships, right? But then they're still looking. You feel me? They're at the shoe store with shoes on.
They got red bottoms on, bro.
Perfectly comfortable shoes, but they want the red bottoms. But they see them shits look nice on the shelf. Bro, those shoes go crazy. They got Hey Dudes on right now, bro. They got Hey Dudes on, but they're trying to get the red bottoms.
But sometimes they got on Pradas and red bottoms and Chanel too much. That sometimes they're like, I just want some faded glories. Yeah, it looks more masculine. So then they get some faded glories and they're like, damn, I kind of like these faded glories, but I can't be seen with these. And then they go back to the red bottoms.
You feel me? Sometimes they want that black Air Force.
Yeah,
the
man.
Black Air Force shoe.
They want that Hellcat energy, bro. Sometimes they need the Hellcat energy, bro. And then they go back to the trucks. They always return to the trucks, bro.
Oh man. Yeah, that's all I was gonna talk about today. I gotta do the stocks and coffee thing for tomorrow, and then we're gonna teach people how to trade like with ChatGPT. It's gonna be pretty lit.
Yeah, I need to learn how to trade, bro. I'm gonna have to join Luxon's Discord, bro.
Just I mean if because you
I literally just want to put in 2K and then stretch that bitch. That's it.
I'm doing the $500 challenge thing again, so I'm gonna do the 500, take it to a bajillion million dollars again. I got to like 7K this time, in like a week, and then I kept oversizing, so I got stuck at 5K. I was like, oh fuck this shit. I said fuck that shit, bro. I stopped doing that challenge, but I'm gonna do it again. This time I want to use ChatGPT with it too.
What do you use though? You use Robinhood or some shit? Or use that other one?
I just use Robinhood, and then I look at the charts on TradingView. Yeah. Okay. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, I'll probably do that because I need to.
And it's just like the compound effect too. It's just people always think like, oh, you got to make a bajillion dollars. No, like the compound effect works, and people saw that when I did the $500 count. They're like, yo, what the fuck? They're like, yo, this dude literally just had $500 yesterday, and then on Friday, like I was at 7K. They're like, what the fuck just happened, bro? Like their mind was just like not minding, bro. The math wasn't math, and they were like, yo. But it was just like a compound effect. It was like the 500 went to 600 day one, and I was like, oh, okay, this is good. And then the 600 like doubled to 1200, and then all of a sudden I had a pretty big trade, and then it went to 24. They're like, "Yo, what the what?" They're like, "Yo, what's going on?"
So that's how all progress happens, bro.
Yeah, it
Bro,
just like it just started adding.
Bro, because just going from like 20, like when you were kind of chunky, you're like probably 20% body fat, but you kept losing like 1%, 1%, and then it's like, oh, he's kind of looking different. He's kind of looking different, and then that last like 2% that you lost, like he's on steroids. He's on steroids, but it's literally accumulation. Like that last 2% you lost, you wouldn't look like that if you didn't lose the first 8% type shit. Like that's just how it works.
Yeah.
Trust in the process.
Yeah, I remember I used to go to the gym and I was like, why aren't people looking at me? I was like, okay, now I see why they weren't looking at me, bro.
Bro was looking,
I was like, they're not looking at me, man.
Bro, you're literally, bro. You're looking like a 5-star Haitian, bro. You just needed to change your outfit, bro. You had the skinny arms and the big stomach, bro. It's like, bro, that shit.
5-star Haitian is crazy,
bro. I gotta go when I go back to Florida. I'm gonna get the collared shirt, the red collared shirt, and I'm gonna get the gloves. I'm gonna go to the gym with the Adidas sweatpants and then the Jesus sandals. That's the #1 Haitian outfit, bro. That shit sold out everywhere, bro. That shit goes crazy, bro. They wear gloves, but they have the roughest hands in America. I don't understand it, bro. They could literally rip up the floor with their hand. They could just grip that shit, but they wear gloves, bro. So I'm gonna do that, bro. Wear the fucking Haitian outfit. That shit's hilarious.
Oh, my God. Haitian goes to the gym. That's gonna be the clip.
Bro.
Just come Haitian goes to the gym.
I'm gonna have to let my hair grow. I can't have a haircut when you go to the gym, bro. That's illegal. They always have the rough look.
Damn, dude. So we got three pretty good clips, and there's some fire clips in here. I think this website will make like clips by itself. So I'll probably, and then I'm gonna just use like ChatGPT to see it has a viral clip title ideas right here already. So yeah, I'm locking in on ChatGPT, bro. That shit is crazy, bro.
That shit's pretty gas.
Bro, that shit is insane, bro. It literally just does everything for you. I mean, like you don't need a VA anymore, or you don't need to go to what's that website where you buy people to do.
There's so many websites that it replaces, though. There's so many websites that it replaces, bro. There's so many goofy ass websites that make you pay for no fucking reason, bro. And it's gonna replace all of those. It's fucking annoying ass shit, dude.
Yeah, bro. I can actually stop.